Obstructive sleep apnea is a condition that happens when somebody is asleep. The airway will collapse despite the person making an effort to breathe. If it's a partial collapse, it's called a hypopnea. If it collapses fully, it's called an apnea. And when this happens, it prevents the air from getting into the lungs. An apnea can last anything from 10 seconds to 40 or even 60 seconds and can happen hundreds of times a night. This then disturbs the patient's sleep, but of course the brain will eventually jolt awake during the night and the patient will start to breathe again, but only maybe for a few seconds, and it repeats itself over and over again. Whilst the apnea is happening, the heart rate will vary. It'll drop, and then at the end of an apnea, the heart rate will rise again. So that has an implication very often on heart rate and blood pressure as well. With obstructive sleep apnea, there are periods of heavy snoring and periods of silence during the apnea. At the end of an apnea, there's usually an explosive snoring. Not only is your sleep disturbed, but so is that of your bed partner. It's very often picked up by the bed partner, who is aware of your behaviour and your restless sleep at night. As well as the disrupted sleep at night, which means that the patient wakes up feeling unrefreshed in the morning, during the day they become increasingly tired and often sleepy, falling asleep against their will in circumstances such as sitting down quietly reading, maybe even in an active place in the cinema or theatre or in a meeting, and sometimes, if it's very severe, even whilst they're driving.